Oh boy, think again. What is this? Are these the leopard men?
Yeah.
Are they shooting at us?
I guess so. Let me see if I can shoot back.
Yeah, he does a lot of. I mean, it's taking years to perfect his oatmeal. So is he dying?
I hope so. This is a little annoying. It doesn't keep the. Okay, my reversal spell is nice to have.
Yesterday I took and I put potatoes with salt, pepper, seasoned salt, and yes, seriously, and
Find 7 royals. All right.
and then parsley and olive oil and mixed that and then baked it for about 45 minutes. And then I took some pre-made Alfredo sauce and I dumped that on top and mixed that and rebaked it for about 15 more minutes. And that's the potatoes that she is talking about. Here's the water, pauses for a moment in a sparkling pool before taking its final plunge down the chasm.
Let's get a barrel and write it down. Whee! Actually, they say don't do that at Niagara Falls.
Oh, speaking of recipes, Mike, we found an app. Now, I don't know if it's available on Google because I don't think you have an iPhone. I think you have an Android. And
But yeah.
And I found a recipe. I'm one of these people that gets on like the browser web browser that I'm using, and I find a recipe and I would bookmark it and I would bookmark it and I would bookmark this and I would save this. I mean, Facebook, I'm saving it to a bucket called food, and that's where I pull recipes and I make things throughout. Well, I was like, you know what? I'm getting tired. My phone only holds like 500 tabs, and about 300 of them are filled with recipes for food. So I was like, I'm going to find an app. And sure enough, I found one, and it takes that link and it saves it to a repository. And the app, if anyone's interested, is called... Okay, where is it? It's called Recipe Box. And in Recipe Box, all the recipes that I have been saving are there. And I can click on them and it'll give me, and not only that, it pulls it into a grocery list. So I could take this recipe, Denver baked omelet, and hold on, let me go back, and add it to a list, and it'll give all the ingredients I need, and it'll even go one more step further. It will show me where I can purchase the items and work with the like the Instacart and stuff like that, or where at Walmart online or whatever, or just have a recipe list of ingredients that you know. So it was more than I wanted, and they also have suggested recipes, but I'm now bringing those recipes from my web browsers into this app and saving them there so that I can get rid of the Safari tabs eventually.
See if we find anything interesting here.
And Mike's wife uses a Pinterest. Makes sense.
See a monkey trip.
Well, this is specifically for recipes called Recipe Box.
Yeah, that's a nice app. She found that free one. It's like,
and it's free.
Nice.
Because I found another one that it was really cool and it gave you like cooking and training and stuff, but you could not import the recipes. You just downloaded it. You're welcome.
Oh, is it available on? Does he have an iPhone, or is it available on Android?
You have an Android, right?
Here's a trap monkey. Here's how not to win the game.
Monkey see, monkey die. Wow, that was an impressive victory. You managed to defeat a defenseless monkey nearly quarter of your size. Your karma overcomes you when the monkey's uncle, King Kong, crushes you. Try to be kinder to animals in the next life. In your next life.
Hello, Manu.
All right, let him out. You see a monkey in a tree. You say hello to the monkey. Manu see man friend see Manu. Manu up tree. Manu here. Hello, man friend.
Hopefully this monkey's not going to be
it's an android.
Not like a
but
baboon from Twilight Princess.
But it's a very simple app, and it's not. It takes out all the other garbage, like all the other,
It's about jungle.
Jungle, Manu home. Jungle, monkey home. Tree, good place. Ground, bad place. Many bad things eat monkeys. Many bad things catch monkeys. Trees, best place for monkeys. Jungle, best place for monkeys. If I lived in the jungle, I would live in a tree. I would climb a tree. Monkey Manu. Manu big monkey. Manu smart monkey. Manu like monkey friend. We let him out of the cage.
Yeah.
Manu see big fruit on ground. Manu get big fruit on ground. Trap get Manu. Manu very sad. Manu not happy. Manu be plenty dead real soon. Man friend come. Man friend break trap. Manu free. Manu very happy. Manu like man friend. How does Manu learn to speak English? No one seems to be listening.
Well,
the lights are home, but nobody's home.
You just talented, I guess.
The lights are on, but nobody's home. And so is Manu going to hang with us?
For right now.
For now,
we got to help them out.
All right.
It's like giant thing. I wonder if they were
big old ant hill
and just didn't in the end. I don't know.
Manu talks too much. Manu dropped her to ground and hit man, friend. I was wondering if there was a special speak to animals spell, because in any other game you'd have needed a speak to animals spell. We're the hero of Spielberg. We can do whatever we want. We lit a fire.
Yeah, okay.
We might need to eat sometime.
He does that automatically. So.
All right.
Let's see. Is he eating the spim? Okay, yeah, we're eating the spim right now.
Okay.
So if we want to keep the spim around, we have to go put in one of our boxes, storage areas.
Gaddy. Sleep till morning. We're safe here, right? Right by a tree away from the fire.
We'll see if the fire can help ward away enemies, but...
Yeah, when in doubt, build a campfire. You better have a tinder box.
In Quest for Glory 5, there is a... I think it was just called Rest in Peace spell or something to help
you
ward
awaken
away
as
creatures.
the sun rises. And don't forget to put out the fire. There's a whole lot of trees there.
The fire out!
What happens if you left the fire going and walked away, and would it light the whole forest up this time?
I don't know if it's the same as Smokey the Smokey the elephant with this prevent Savannah fires. Did I just... Okay. Yeah, you see how quickly the days go by.
I do.
Anything interesting going on here?
Also knows he hasn't taken a shower. Manu dropped deuce. Manu picks up and throws at you. Exactly. Uh-oh, we got something to fight, Mike. It's got antlers. No, it's a spider. I don't know.
Big ant.
That's a dead ant. Dead ant. Dead ant. Dead ant. Dead ant. Ugh. 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 Ugh.
Parry.
Take it, enemy. Ugh.
War. What's it good for?
Man who drops deuce. Man who picks up and throws at you. Capital.
Welcome to AC White Raven.
Thank you.
And thank you for clarifying that for us. Habari Bawana, have you heard of the news of the village? A prisoner has been captured.
Already, huh?
The prisoner is being held in the cage behind the hut of the Labian. Our warriors are most proud when they have caught a leopard man. Is that the dead one we got on the ground? The leopard men be sneaky and very hard to capture. The Sabani warriors have been most smart to capture the prisoner. The leopard man is being kept in special cage. The cage will not let any magic work, and the leopard man cannot escape. But did they use magic to make the cage special? The warrior captured the leopard men early this morning before the dawn. They were guarding herds near the jungle when they hear, I got caught in a trap. Thank goodness it's a leopard man and not a cheetah man. That's so true. What an awful game. Yeah. So how's it going, AC White Raven? And what you... Oh, AC! You would probably like to know about this. So I'm not going to repeat the whole spiel, but to tell you that I download recipes from the web, and I've been saving them as bookmarks. So it's getting so full on my phone that I decided that I was going to try to find an app that would save the recipes for me. And so I did. And the name of the recipe, in case anyone's interested, is called Recipe Box. It's available for Apple and Android, as we found out, because Mike also downloaded it. And you can save the recipes to your phone and get them, access them.
Wink, 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 wink. Wink, wink, wink. Wink. Winkalodian. Capital.
Wink, 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 wink. Hello, wink. Welcome to the stream. That's one of my favorite things. Anyway, so yeah, it's fun, it's easy, and it's free. As far as I know, right now, the app doesn't cost anything. And it's clever, and it saves your... Yeah, stop that winking off there, Mike. And it's clever, and eventually I'll be able to delete all those bookmarks and stop overbooking on my phone.
There's such a thing.
Yeah. All right. We're going to kitty time for whatever you're doing.
So you talked about Cheetah Man, and there's this little zine called Dank Zine. So it's kind of like about games and art and
Where's
stuff
that come
like that.
from?
I bought it.
Ah.
So person that goes by the name of Ann K, I think makes this, and with contributions by other people doing the art and things like that. And
was
stories.
that at the Comic-Con or?
No, I buy it. This is somebody from Canada.
Oh.
Have a couple of issues, and so somebody did this art for Action 52, and I was thinking about that because
There's
you talked
the Cheetah
about
Man medicine hat.
Yeah, about the Cheetah Man.
It's only 7:40 in the evening and you're tired. What'd you do this week? Mike winked off.
Had some temporary blindness. I blame AC.
I blame AC too. And AC. Oh no, I feel like I summoned a demon.
Oh, there are demons in this game too. So.
Drink coffee and go for walks. And now you're tired. How far are you walking? We're walking up. The last time we walked, we did a 4 mile. So but I haven't walked in 2 days because it's been raining on one, and the day is young. I've heard that the leopardmen be caught in one of the traps of the little people of the jungle. Our warriors got the leopardman before he could get out of the trap.
I'm not quite sure what they mean by the little people unless it was like pygmies or if it was something else.
Are there pygmies in here? Little people
was removed or something.
The little people of the jungle are not brave and will not face an enemy alone. They hunt only trapped or sleeping victims and hide in the jungle during the day. So they never did use the little people either.
Yeah, maybe
there's a lot of unfinished stuff in this game.
Maybe there's something else that was they're just alluding to and they never show. Think about the little dudes in the jungle from Act 3 of Diablo 2 or something like that.
The flayers.
Flayers, yeah.
The little flayer Fs.
No, and when you get the ones with the two are the shamans and they breathe the fire, and those could be a pain.
Or the ones that got the walking, like they're standing on top of like towers and stuff like that. Yeah. What's all the village speaks about the leopard men. It'd be a big day for the village. It's the biggest event they've had. The Sambani have been living on the savannah since the world began. We travel with our cattle with the seasons.
Okay, same thing.
Missouri, Bawana, it's good to stand here watching over the village knowing my people are strong and safe. So now we need to go see that prisoner, right?
So the thing I briefly talked to you about before, when I had first played this game, I got to a certain point and then I was sort of stuck and I was like, well, what do I do now? And I'm trying to figure out, well, what next? And because I couldn't figure out anything else and what I needed to do, so we did something. So I think it was like we went off to the jungle and did a couple of those other things. So I think that triggered this leopardman showing up. So I think that was maybe a key point.
And what did you do before that on that story?
Well, the first time I played it, I think I was playing as probably a paladin. And so I think I needed to get my skills up to a certain degree or something. So like my throwing needed to be up higher or something like that. So that's why I was being a little careful about like even practicing my skills too much because I wasn't sure if that would trigger anything or not, or if it was something else. So
okay, save.
Oops.
Well, close enough. Hello, look at the prisoner the warriors caught. Now maybe we can make this leopard man give back our spear of death. You greet Yesufu. Missouri, Prince of Shapir. The prisoner snarls back at you. Growls, probably. The prisoner growls back at you. Snarls back at you. It snarls back at you, Jen. You see the leopard man prisoner in the cage. Do not trouble yourself with those actions, Chad. They will cut off your hand and other parts that you will need sometime later in life.
Right, can we open it?
Feed them to the prisoner. The prisoner will be fed and watered in the evening. Do not bother him.
Right, you want some?
The person isn't interested in the object you offered.
You want some meat? Colbus meat?
He doesn't want any meat.
How about this cool?
He reaches for the sculpture, draws back from you, and snarls.
Maybe let's name this Chloe. This
Leopardman Chloe.
I don't know. How about you? Do you like this?
She's so funny how she'll like lay next to us, but don't touch her. Just don't touch her. Look at the magic of the leopard man. It turns them into animals. That is the way of magic. The prisoner tried many spells to get out of the cage, but the cage stops the magic. It is good. The warriors found the leopard man when the first light filled the sky. He be trying to spy upon our village. The Simbani be too smart for him, and he be caught. Maybe we trade this leopardman for the Spear of Death. Maybe we make him tell us where the village hides. Either way, the Simbani will gain back the Spear of Death. I helped the warriors drag this prisoner to the cage. The leopardman fought very hard, but we are Simbani.
Okay.
Enough already. You're not going to make the Simbani want to give that prisoner up. I'm kind of surprised he doesn't dress with the way that the rest. I mean, he still dresses so, it's hot there.
Yeah. But maybe there's a part of like you want to be covered as well from the sun.
Oh,
Who
maybe.
knows? I mean, in Quest for Glory 2, you're also in like a desert, dry, hot area. And
True.
there's somebody mocks you that I think it's when you're in Regier that you've been out in the sun so long it's dyed your hair blonde.
Ha. So besides drinking coffee and going for a walk, AC Right Raven, what have you been up to? Mike is busy working today. And we've got like a different amount of people just hanging out in the chat. But anyway, Mike, enjoy that recipe thing as well. I hope it helps. It doesn't appear to allow you to take it from Facebook or anything like that.
Okay.
Every mofo in this better be subbed to Mel's YouTube channel, or there'll be consequences and repercussions. Are you subscribed to my YouTube channel? Because I'm going to tell you that there will be repercussions. It's like 7 years of videos, some are cut really well, some are not. I'm not doing a lot of chopping unless it's a lot of just me just talking, and then I'll cut like some of the videos.
Oh, that was
and
a
stuff,
fun little blip. Yeah, that was interesting.
And also, I did get the new Commander Keen 6 out there on the YouTube over the weekend. Abari to the Labian. Missouri young. Okay. The leopardman be like night is today to the Simbani. They be darkness hidden fearfully in the jungle. We be brightness shining bravely in the savannah. The Spear of Death is the greatest weapon of the Simbani. It will kill whatever it hits. It be the pride of the Simbani. The drum is the leopardman's drum of magic. It's the source of all their power. You ask how the Simbani got the leopardman's drum. One of our bravest warriors, Mizuzu, was found dead outside the village gates one morning with the drum in his hand. He had been killed by magic. Mbuzi had been dead man before he came to our gates. How he died, we do not know. He'd been missing for many days before we found his dead body with the drum. He was a great warrior and he would not die easy, but there was no sign of battle upon him. The leopardman prisoner will be guarded at all times. So far, he will not talk and tell us where his village hides. When he does, the Simbani will destroy his village and the return with the Spear of Death.
If you can find the leopardman village from speaking to the prisoner, then the Simbani will have their Spear of Death back and the war will be over. Go then and bring peace to this land.
I did notice that. I'm still working through Paper Mario. The first Paper Mario or Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, Mike, because that's also now out there. That one could have been cut a little bit better. It was a direct upload from Twitch to YouTube.
Yeah, you've been watching some of the Thousand Year Doors, and you said
I was
that,
trying to make sure it's in order.
Yeah, and you said that for some of the Glitzville fights you cut out or just did that off stream.
Yeah. So, yeah, the reason I did that is because the Glitzville fights are just so repetitive. But there was also the part where you use the paper airplane to fly over to grab the egg for Alex. And, yeah, first. And, oh, you mean first Paper Mario. Actually, it would have been the second Paper Mario, because the first one would have been Super Mario RPG, but yeah, I get what you're saying. And anyway, so rather than put the stream through a bunch of tediousness during those days, I actually played offline. Used that. It took me, I can't begin how long it took me to finally paper airplane over to the top of the roof of the hot dog stand and grab the egg, which contained the Yoshi egg, carry it around for a day or so, and then Alex appeared. So that's what was missing from the video footage. And then, of course, the early fights of the Glitzville were not there.
It's too bad. It would have been interesting how well you did against some of those, but then the final fight against Rockhawk,
I blew through it.
Yeah, that one you just used so many of your items that he was not much of a challenge.
I was warned, just in my research, I warned in advance, and I knew from previous play that he would not be. How to take care of him, that he was going to do a lot of hanging from the rafters, so if you use the earthquake it can knock him down, or something along those lines. So yep. But I do thank you for watching my YouTube, and if anyone is not following the channel, wants to go out and check out, there's a wide variety of different games, and more are being uploaded every single day.
Hopefully he doesn't get rope burn from doing this.
7 years of videos.
Whee! Whee! Whee!
And it's funny because it's like ones that we've met AC White Raven for the first time. Or someone else, or the historical path of our community as far as where we were, like early COVID and all kinds of stuff. It's just really interesting to, if nothing else, for us to watch that. I don't know how interesting it is for a stranger, but
snapshots in time.
Pretty much.
We'll talk while I'm just doing some little bit of stats grinding. Okay, that's good for strength.
Well, I'm thinking about grabbing some of that sourdough bread and getting some of that spinach dip, because I made a homemade spinach dip.
That was good. They also gave me a slice of cheese. Doesn't matter which one.
Some people just have all these wants. Give me your damn plate.
You're like, I want you to go grocery shopping. It's been 3 months. All we have is water.
It's oily too. Get it on a paper napkin. Get oil all over it.
Ah, here we go. Got a story time. Semana buena. I have caught a story. Rod answers, we will listen. It is all a lie. It is all the truth. Listen and learn. The crowd answers, we will listen. You can see your here. There once was a people with wealth of the land and their cattle, a people with a spear of death. I think a better name could have been used, but whatever. One day a thief came into the village and stole the spear of death. The crowd answers, we will listen. The thief stole more than just a spear. He stole the pride of the people. He stole the honor of the people. He stole the wealth of the people. His thief showed the people that they had an enemy. There cannot be peace as long as you have an enemy. Crowd answers, we will listen. Now the people be angry. Now the people see the enemy in every stranger. Now the people have lost the great wealth of peace. Now the people call out for war. They call upon friends to join them in war. They call out at the enemy to meet them in war. But the enemy does not speak. The crowd answers, we will listen. So the people go to war against an enemy they cannot see. The people go to war against an enemy they cannot hear. The people go to war against an enemy they do not know. Who will win this war? The people do not know. And the people know that without the spear there be no wealth. The people know that without the spear there be no peace. The people know that without the spear there be an enemy. The crowd answers, we will listen. The people will fight in the enemy and they will win. The people will fight the enemy and they will lose. That is always the way when there be an enemy. That is always the way when there be war. That be the story that I found. The crowd replies, we listen and learn. It's a storyteller telling thank you. You stole my plate.
It is why
we will remember. He's telling about the story and the theft of the spear.
Gotcha.
Breaks up and everyone goes back to their huts to sleep.
It is why I call you the variety stream queen. You are criminally underrated, Mel. Well, you know, it is who I am.
Let's see, can I go talk to... No.
When I worked at the ad agency support company, I was afraid to do anything to cause any kind of moonlighting. So I didn't really I didn't really like, what's the word I want to say? Promote my channel that much. It's kind of kept it. But now that I don't work for that kind of company, I'm doing more promotion for the channel. And I get comments from people that, you know, they say, keep doing what you're doing. I've got ones that say, I love the fact you're doing long plays again. True long plays.
Then short plays when you speed run.
Mm-hmm.
Good day, Princess Shapir. Now I be standing guard over the prisoner and be certain the leopardman does not escape. I've been thinking that there is much we could learn from the leopardman if he would become a man again. Perhaps you can find something in Tarna that will help break the spell.
So you want him to be a man.
And there is the usefulness of a dispel potion, perhaps.
Gotcha.
Hint, hint. Yeah.
So it's time to go back and get that one guy to make us the dispel
Read a
potion.
few spells earlier and now just sits and snarls. I do not think this one will get away soon. The warrior did not have much trouble overcoming this leopardman. The prisoner is pretty scrawny, even for a leopardman. We'll only be standing guard here for a little while more. Someone else will come guard here soon.
Is it time to go back to... Oh, you're going to show us what not to do?
Yeah. think it's the same thing.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like until you do something else will you even get him to.
Sadly, the Awari only seems to be available early in the game, but.
Are you getting ready for a big fight, and that's why you're pumping up your?
It's a mix of things. I mean, I don't want to do it too much right now, but a little bit while we're talking and stuff like that. Oh yeah, you don't have to get up early.
We don't.
Nice.
We have a day of not getting up early.
Or at least not as early as
6:30.
normal. Yeah, it's not me having to crawl out of bed at 6:30, which I'm just not a morning person. So I liked it with my previous job. I probably didn't start until probably between about 8:30 and 9.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Wow, I'm retired. Okay.
So what happens if you just keep going? Do you pass out or kill yourself?
You start losing health.
Okay, got it.
So actually, we got one of these. Let's see. We have these enchanted waters. So stamina 62, throwing. Okay, strength went up, agility, vitality. Vitality is a great one to have because it gives you both strength, or more health and stamina. Okay, we'll drink this. Tastes refreshing. Okay, and boom. All right, stamina's all the way back up.
Is there more to do? Well, it's the middle of the day still, right? So there's more to do? Or do you need to go back to the lion village?
Yeah, I need to go back to Tarna, so. You have anything new? Okay, village. Okay. Nothing interesting. So I'm gonna go down here.
I wonder.
Oh, hello.
Your magic is your weapon. Oh my goodness! What the heck is that?
A dinosaur. A big dinosaur. A very big and hungry
Oh
dinosaur.
boy!
This running relic from the Jurassic period is endangered. Is endangering your species.
And now he's just going to endanger you're going to endanger his species.
And let's do.
I mean, look at those big chunky arms. He looks like he can crush you. All right, here we go. Enemy status. Well, you kicked ass and took names.
All right. The pre-patched version, you just have to like just rapidly stab somebody, and then they're able to just go, and I think they help fix that. Okay, maybe that's not until later. Or wait. Oh no, we got the dinosaur. Okay, cool. All right. Bye.
Seriously, I was wondering, I mean, why would you just leave that meat there? Wouldn't that be that whole village would want to have some meat?
Another piece of meat.
Well, you're back to the peaceful pool.
Minute. Ow. I didn't even get touched.
The same lion is still sitting there.
It's a cheetah.
Oh, cheetah man.
Aw.
It's
There,
just a
Rinkers.
kitty.
It's a kid, big kitty. Is it a girl? Is it a cheetah girl? Oh.
Yeah, seriously, I mean, barbecue or do something, I don't know. You're going to leave that meat just ratting away its carcass? There's so many hungry People?
Oh, we must have given one of these away. Gonna go pick up another.
Maybe the lepermen come and just scoop up the carcass and take it off. Or the little people. We're gonna believe that the little people came and took the carcass off the ground, and Chad wasn't just a wastrel killing at random.
Okay. Nothing happened. It was just clicking there.
This is a really good bread. And it goes really well with my spinach dip. Uh-oh. Ant time. Who's coming to kick ya? Okay, time for a little food now. Back in a bit, as always. Okay, right. Medicine Hat.
See you when you get back.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing interesting on the ants. It's just the weaker enemy to fight, so.
Always gotta start from somewhere.
Yeah.
So now you've seen the dinosaurs, the next level, whatever's coming next is moving it up.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the harder monsters.
And it wasn't hard. Oh boy, here he is again. They're magically delicious, Chad. That time he got a hit on you.
Yeah. Stabby stab.
All right, I like this battle sequence. It reminds me of the Immortal on the NES and the Genesis.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it kind of did the isometric. I played it a tiny bit. I'm more familiar with it from the Angry Video Game Nerd episode they did. Okay.
I love how the branches just magically appear.
Yeah.
Make into a nice giant insects and dinosaurs. Yeah. What are we, in the land of the lost?
Sure. This is actually
Savannah,
my
baby.
least favorite of the fighting methods they use in each of the Quest for Glories. It's a little like the Quest for Glory VGA, Quest for Glory 1 VGA, except that one you could see full body, and I felt that one worked out pretty well. The Hero's Quest, I thought was kind of cool. It was sort of from the back, and that one was pretty decent. Number 2 that one might be my favorite. It was kind of more like the Immortal one, actually. Kind of still isometric, and you could kind of dodge, have different types of blows, like high, medium, low, parry, dodge, use your shield.
Do you think it was too complicated and that's why they gutted it out of this one?
They've done different ways. Number 4 was more of almost like a Street Fighter type way of doing things. And number 5 was 3D, so it was a lot more. They didn't go into a special screen. It was just right there, and you go over and fight. But it was more of a just go over and click madly type stuff. So. But I imagine with number 5, you could get like really good at things too if you want to get all wacky about it and skilled. But
well, after a hard day in the savannah of clearing up the dinosaurs on the insects,
yeah, why did all the dinosaurs disappear? Well, Axel Malmstrom came and just killed them all.
That's right. That's what it exactly is. It's ask questions later. Boy, it's taken us a while to get to Tarna this time, too. They must have been buried deep back in there.
Like I said, from here to the Sambani village, that's at least a day, if not a day and a half walk. So that's where you're going to see.
And you haven't learned to fly. You don't have a magic carpet to get on.
Nope. Maybe something hadn't triggered yet.
Yeah. I was wondering if there was like something, like a cutscene you're gonna say, oh, something's going on. How dare a human defile the sanctity of the temple of Sekhmet? Begone! Oh, we went there at night. You greet the priestess. You do not belong here, human. Leave immediately. Leave this temple before the goddess Sekhmet herself smites you for this blasphemy. The statue starts to move. Is that going to happen? In my temple, you will speak only my words, not your own, beloved. The green eyes, human doer, changer of worlds, releaser of darkness, thou hast not yet been judged, and a future cannot yet be weighed. Yet thou hast already created a future for weal or woe.
Why?
Nice, good one, Mac. Or AC, who did it? AC did it through tomatoes. For the darkness before us rises from the darkness behind you, and you must confront that darkness.
Shadows of darkness.
Yet more I cannot see until you are judged. Leave us now and return with the gem of the guardian. You shall then be weighed and judged, and a future can be seen.
Maybe that's
so is
what's
this
going
like an
on.
oracle? When you have
Sort
been
of.
judged, we will reveal a future for you to make or unmake.
Maybe that's it. Maybe I needed to trigger that. Okay.
Okay. Nobody. The rocks aren't listening, Chad. Why would the rocks be listening? The stones tell you nothing. Yeah. What did you do? Nice.
Statues, Renards.
Yep. Somebody just got that statue. Got one in the gullet too. I think those are really fun. Those little viewer attacks. The door to the south leads to the Hall of Judgment. Few humans wish to face the Council of Judgment. We will be facing it sometime, right? The Hall of the Judgment is where the laws of the land are made, and those without honor are judged. The Council of Judgment makes the laws of Tarna and judges those who would break the laws of Tarna. So that's the other